So what were the top 5 Hot Toys ups of 2023? Let's take a look. Hi everyone, welcome to One Six Figure Folks, and you're very welcome to video number 6 of the 12 Days of Christmas 2023. If you haven't checked out the other 5 videos, maybe go back and do so, and there should be another 6 on the way. We're halfway through, we're at the halfway point of the 12 Days of Christmas. Alright, so this one is basically about misses. Okay, you know, obviously Hot Toys, you know, they make fantastic products. They have fantastic head sculpts and paint applications and accessories, and you know that for the most part, you know, the figures compose very well. And you know, and every day not every day, every so often they have some misses. We get your Ant-Mans, your Tony Stanks, your you know, different things that they should do that they shouldn't do, and vice versa. And the Hot Toys logic we can never really fully understand. So look, these are just 5 things, kind of nitpicking. Some of them are nitpicks, and some of them really, actually no, to be honest, I don't think they're nitpicks. They're very, very expensive. These things shouldn't have happened. Let's take a look. Number 5. Out of all the things that happened this year, these are ranked from, like, you know, not some bad to worse. So one of their mess ups, one of their misses, one of their blunders of this year was the Wolverine. The figure looks good. I'm still getting this. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a triple threat. Like, you've got real leather coat. You got 2 different shirts. You've got the bone claws. I think that the head sculpt looks like Hugh Jackman. Is it as good as the prototype? No, but it still looks pretty damn good to me. And I imagine like this one is the one. What I hear that from a lot of people who have it in hand, it looks so much better and stuff like that. But usually I don't really buy into the in-hand argument. But anyway, my point is, it's still good enough to buy. I'm still getting it. However, I'm either going to get the regular version that doesn't have the mess up on the plate, or I'm going to wait and see if they do actually replace the nameplates on the deluxe version, because the deluxe version base is pretty damn cool. So figures looks good, but they shouldn't have messed up that. I mean, it's supposed to be Wolverine, and then they wrote Wolverine on it, and I get that if you look closely at the prototype images, it was there for a year, but I mean, come on, we were all blown away by that head sculpt and the real leather coat and the background, the base and stuff like that. That's what we were focused on. And it's not like one person, it's a team of people. They're a company. Little mistake shouldn't happen. Unforgivable. Hopefully, well, actually, it's not unforgivable. I would say it's unforgivable, but if they fix their mistake and make people happy and do the right thing and send them out the replacements, fair enough. Right, so that was like out of the top 5 blunders that Hot Toys did this year, that was number 5. Coming in at number 4, any Guardians of the Galaxy fans here, especially if you want to build out the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 line, the blunder number 4 is the fact that we don't have a Drax yet. I loved this trilogy, it was fantastic. I'm not collecting this line, but from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, they've done a Rocket and they've done Cosmo. They've also announced on pre-order from Guardians of the Galaxy 3 Groot. They've done a Peter Quill. They've done we haven't seen Mantis yet. We haven't seen, oh my god, the guy, is he Yondu's brother? I can't remember. Is it? The guy on the left there, I can't remember his name. They have Nebula, and then Drax they haven't. So they've given us a Mantis, but that was from the Christmas special last year. That was a kind of Christmas looking one. It looks like a Christmas decoration. So they're still waiting, at the very least, Drax and Mantis. You could argue here they should do another Gamora, and I cannot remember that guy's name. It's killing me here. Is it Kraglin? Is that right? Let me know if I'm right or wrong in the comment section down below. But yeah, so out of the kind of blunders for this year, number 5 was the fact that Wolverine was written on the Wolverine base. That's unforgivable. That's unforgivable. And this one here, the fact that they haven't put up, they've done this again. This is the second time they've done this, where they had your man Drax. Did they announce a Drax, release a Drax? And then I think that they announced, or they put up a 2.0, I think, and showcased it somewhere from maybe Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and then didn't release it, or maybe it's for Infinity War. I'm pretty sure that's what they did. They put a Drax out, but the body proportions weren't great. I think it was jointed. And then they did tease a better looking one, but it never came out. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. Yeah, so here. So number 4 blunder of this year is the fact that they haven't actually at least put up the entire Guardians of the Galaxy 3 line up for pre-order. Just give it to the people that want it. Number 3. Yeah, this isn't great. And again, I've got this on pre-order. I just haven't picked it up yet. I haven't pre-ordered, it hasn't actually been shipped yet because I haven't fully paid it off yet. I'm getting this. it gets my money because it gets over the line on the strength of the proportions, the tailoring, the coats, the layering looks fantastic. Both sets, I'm getting the deluxe version, so both sets of the tentacles look great. The fact that they're articulated, I've seen some people pose it up. It can actually stand, I think, on two of them, which is like in the movie. That's amazing. Like, so it's still worth getting. I did vote with my wallet, vote with my dollar, or whatever you want to say. But the head sculpt could have been better. And what was disappointing was not that the head sculpt, okay, the head sculpt didn't turn out, you know, that great. That's fine. I still don't think it's Ant-Man level. I don't think it's Ant-Man level or Tony Stank level. I don't think it's like that bad. I think it's a 6. Maybe with the glasses on, it's a 7 at very, very best. I'm still getting it based on the strength of the figure as a whole, but I think they should have improved this. And what was a bit annoying about it was JC Hong, the day that this went up for pre-order, people were giving out about the sculpt and are a bit concerned about the sculpt, and JC Hong did put up, I think, on his Facebook going, this is not the final product, and that suggested that it would improve, whereas we're used to some sort of a downgrade with Hot Toys. Number 2, the second blunder is the fact that not just we don't have this figure, but the fact that we're still getting massive delays. I believe this was due to be released Q1 or 2 of 2023. So you're talking it's pushing a year overdue, and it was well over 2 years since it was announced. So we're still getting delays. Have they improved? They have. Thankfully, now this looks like it's incoming because it was in that kind of photo that they released. They put up on their Hot Toys put it up on their Instagram and their Facebook, just saying, look, these releases are due. So that's usually a good sign. So hopefully this comes out. But yeah, there are still delays happening. Let's just recap on that. The top 5 Hot Toys blunders of 2023. So Wolverine was number 5. Number 4 was the fact they still haven't put up a pre-order, at the very least, Mantis and Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. So people who are collecting that line can actually complete the line. Doc Ock head sculpt at number 3. At number 2, we're still getting delays, although they have improved. But finally, the number 1 biggest blunder, in my opinion, of Hot Toys this year was how the DeLorean was released and what happened. Now, if you're sitting there and you have a DeLorean and it's in working order and the hover conversion works well and the lighting works well and the little pieces, no pieces that are coming off. I think there was issues with the wiring possibly around the wheel wells there where they were coming off. And I think people had glue marks in parts of the chairs as well on the inside. Okay. If yours is perfect, that's awesome because this looks fantastic. The reason I'm saying this is that I saw way too many posts about people who had issues with their hover conversion. I believe it was the first batch. From what I understand, that if you bought it from Sideshow, they say, look, here's X amount of dollars back, or we'll take it and give you a full refund. I think at the start they were offering replacements, but then because a lot of people were having this issue, they couldn't even offer replacements because the ones they got back basically didn't have the stock to do that. So at least Sideshow were looking after you in that case. Because look, this looks stunning. Like if I was getting a Back to the Future DeLorean, I'd want the second with the hover conversion. From what I understand, later batches they adjusted and fixed the hover conversion so it's more reinforced. I'm pretty sure that's how it went down. But for the people who are really, really, really excited about this, and it's a big piece and they paid for it, and then it gets delivered and then like the hover conversion is broken, or there's, you know, glue coming off and part of a chair is moving away, or some wiring and stuff like that. I've heard lighting issues as well. And also then this is supposed to be one of those ones where if you plug it in, you actually have to go and physically click it on, and it doesn't work with a smart plug unless you do some sort of a workaround. I believe it is possible, but you have to know what you're doing. So I'm not saying the DeLorean was a blunder. I'm saying that the DeLorean should have been better, and people, the first batch should have been as good as the third batch or whatever, and all those different issues with the hover conversion, it should have been stronger and more reinforced so people wouldn't have been disappointed. Way too expensive for those things to happen. So yeah, they're the top 5 blunders of Hot Toys of 2023 in my opinion. Yeah, that's it. If you want to see on the video, if you want to support the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Let me know if you got any of these, or let me know what, do you agree with them or disagree, or what were your top 5 blunders, or what could Hot Toys do better in 2024. You can also follow me on Instagram and on X. That's it. That's the end of the video. See you in the next one. Good luck.